those slicky jackets that make a lot of noise. It's raining or something. And it's raining riders pretty soon. Because those young horses, they don't like those slicky jackets. Well, Dirty, he won't mind a slicky jacket after this. He's throwing people down, I think. A rider says he's never had anybody on him, though, huh? What's he had on him?
Just a roller.
Oh, doggone. I never saw one that would go along like that, level out, and then cut. Look at that. Uh-oh. Lost his cravat. Another line. Okay, good boy. Another line. Now what I want to do to finish up is put him on the lines so that it's the closest thing I guess you could find to riding a horse without having anybody up on there in jeopardy. Because you're actually reining the horse and real quick. I'm sending him along and he's got all these things on him. Into pressure. What do you think, Nigel? What he does, I don't know about those reins, because what he does is that he goes around there, as you can see, and levels out and acts like a reasonable character. And then when he does that, he just throws his head straight to the ground. And you know, for all the world, he seems a horse to me that's had guys out over his neck, you know, pulled him right over his head. I'll believe my owner, but he's acting that way. So your reins are critical that you don't let your reins buck you off. Oh, silly. Silly boy. Easy now. Easy. And all we want to do today, if we get on him at all, is just get around here, and then tomorrow we'll try to get a little more further down the track. With a snaffle maybe. Okay, come in and help us, please. Come in and help us, please. I want to get all this out here. after this horse, we're going to have a lesson in loading. The last thing I want is for Nigel to be on this horse with me having one of these long lines on him. So I'll show you how I work that. Because if I have it, and he does one of those little fits of his, and spins round, and he gets wrapped around Nigel's legs and the horse at the same time, it could be very dangerous. So I'll show you what I do to prevent that occurrence. He really needs a lesson in the dually halter tomorrow too. Yes, you do. Okay. And we won't do the incremental mounting. You wouldn't want to do that on one like this at all. I'll just lay Nigel straight into the saddle, and that will just be looped through the rein so that I can hold this way and then just turn it loose and take it away. That's critical. I do not want Nigel up there with that attached to him. Oh, Nigel. You're going to swing the leg right over. Just try to ease down in the saddle as good as you can. You may take a jump and you jump off the ground, so let me go on this. That's what now he has seen that human form up there on his back. So one would think, and it happens in 99% of the cases, that they will accept it now after the Ardall. We've had some horrible ones that were bent on bucking that went right with the use of the Ardall. And I'd want to ride this horse a long way in the first day so that you spend a lot of time getting used to his traits. But that's good enough for today. What we're going to do now is a lesson in loading, but the horse that we have, well, he doesn't load, does he? But he's done enough for today. The horse that we have, it isn't all that bad to load. What we're going to do is go through my procedures so that they have a chance to learn what I do. that was pretty anticlimactic. And I say it over and over again. Oh, Mr. Roberts, you make your work look too easy. Yeah, if I'm making it look too hard, look hard at the way I'm doing it, because we might have to make a change. You want it to look easy. That's when you're doing your work right. There's no heroism in getting bucked off and spending the rest of your life in a wheelchair. That's a different horse walking out of here.